Good morning everyone. Today we are here with Ashton Woods checking out their Griffin II model. This home is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath with a 2-car garage right at about 3,074 square feet. Let's check it out. First and foremost, man, I love the look of the outside of this home. I think it is absolutely stunning. I love the siding on the sides. We have this really nice landscaping down below and this cute little trail going all the way up. But let's get inside and see. Of course, it is a model home, so as you can see here, they have actually blocked it off with some landscaping. Make sure no one drives up there. But let's take a look on the inside first though. I love this porch. This porch up front is really nice. They got some nice rocking chairs and kind of let you sit on the front. Let's go inside. So walking inside the front door up front here, we do have, it looks like a really nice seating area. Looking to our left, they did also put a bench, which is pretty handy to have, especially if you want to take your shoes off, sit down, and be able to kind of take everything off before you walk into the house. Looking to our left, we do have this really nice siding detail here. And I love immediately walking in, you do get this really nice open feel with the house. So a little bit further down, we are gonna have our dining space here. Round table, really nice touch with that round chandelier to kind of match it all. Let's go a little bit over here to our right. Let's see. We do have what appears to be a nice little butler's pantry, if you will, or butler's kitchen out on the side here. Really good counter space, cute window placement as well. And I like this touch of actually having a real cabinet on the side up top here. So I did see to our left, we do have, it looks like, I'm assuming the pantry? Yeah, okay. So walking to the left, we do have our pantry right here. Again, nice that they have this kind of butler's kitchen section with that prep area. So that way you don't actually have to prep immediately in the kitchen. You can have someone prepare here. And then of course, once it's ready, you can walk into the kitchen. Wow, look at that openness. I'm gonna touch on that living room in a sec. We're actually gonna loop around and then we'll get there. But really nice size for the kitchen as well. Good island. Love the look of this quartz countertop right here. Very stunning, and wow. That's actually really cool too. Check this out. So they've got obviously the built-ins for the oven, it looks like. Is this 2 ovens? I think it actually might be. Let me check. All right, that's definitely an oven. And I wanna look at the bottom. I think it also, wow. Wow, huh. Okay, obviously it's not on right now. I've never seen that before. That's actually really cool. One of them might be a microwave and I just don't know. But regardless, that's really sweet. I love the look and the finish of this range as well. The kind of gold with the white and the black, I'm a fan of that. So moving over here, we do have our range with our range hood vent. If you notice, the hood vent's actually built into the cabinet. That's kind of like a custom touch right there. If you think about it, instead of having like a outspoken stainless look to it, it actually is just kind of built in, which that looks like really good function to me at least. Moving over to the range here, I know what's gonna happen when I open this. If you open this cabinet right here, you're gonna see, this is obviously, there's things in it. This is gonna be a functioning cabinet, which is kind of crazy because that means that this range right here is literally just the size of about my hand. So that's pretty cool. I still don't understand how they do that. I really gotta research that because that always gets me every time. But moving over, we do have this really nice backsplash as well. That's a really nice color, and I think it blends in really well with the white on white that they did with the kind of gold chrome accents. So do have this kitchen as well. As you guys know, I absolutely love farmhouse sinks, man. I hate the divider in the middle. Having something like this is great. And if you notice also, they ended up putting the drain on the right side, so that way, let's say you wanted to utilize half of this as drying and half of this as washing, you definitely could split it up, have the drying on the left and then the washing on the right. Or if you didn't necessarily want to do that and you're just kind of looking to have, you know, something soaking on the left hand and then washing on the right, that would work really well too. Really cool gold fixture. Let me actually check this out real quick. So it is going to be one of those where you actually have the button where you can spray or you can just have it hose out, and it's really got a lot of functionality. That's quite cool. We're going to put that back. Good window placement as well, and I do want to touch on these lights real quick. Those are really cool lights popping down for the kitchen. Okay, cool. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna walk and then walk around, so that way we can kind of get the grand feel of walking into the living room. but I do like those fixtures. It's kind of like I was gonna say a chandelier feel. It's kind of like a vase feel where it starts thin and kind of cuts out. I think that's pretty cool. But here, let's actually walk all the way around. Again, this front room is stunning, man. I love the look of this. Really open, but again, very inviting. And I think the modern feel of both this area and the rest of the home that you're going to see really speaks for the builder. But we'll get to that in a sec. Let's check this out. Look at the opening to this. So obviously we're in the front room here. Let's walk into our living room. This blew me away. Oh, obviously, walking to the right real quick, we do have our half bath that I was talking about earlier. Really nice size. This is quite large for a half bath here. As you can see, really high ceilings. They do have the toilet on the left side and then the sink on the right. Really good placement, especially considering the door. It makes it so that way when you first walk in, obviously you immediately get to the sink and then you can turn to the left. A little bit of added privacy, but okay. Back to the big reveal. Look at this. Look at that, man. This is crazy. So I was talking to the sales consultant. It is going to be 20-foot high ceilings. And this makes here, I'm going to get you guys on the low angle. Dude, look at that, man. That is so scenic. That looks crazy. And obviously we do have some really nice window placements as well. It looks like we've got 6 windows on one wall and then 2 windows really up high. If you notice, they didn't put any of the windows down below, and I think that's actually a good design note, especially if you wanted to end up having, let's say, a china cabinet here and a china cabinet there, or if you wanted like a 2 TV or 3 TV setup or something like that. I think that gives you a lot of flexibility, but then obviously you're getting all this natural light. And I imagine at nighttime too, if you were to close the lower blinds and then obviously keep the top ones open, it kind of actually ends up acting like a skylight, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna do one more really nice pan shot of this because that looks crazy, man. This literally looks crazy. Here, we'll actually walk all the way into the living room. Wow, this is really cool. This living room also is really large. I'm standing in the corner here, and as you can see, it's got this really amazing feel, and this open ceiling makes, or this open ceiling, this 20-foot ceiling, the really high ceiling, makes it feel so open here. Here, I'm gonna actually walk over to the other corner real quick. Dude, this literally looks like $1 million home. It's not $1 million, so if it looks like $1 million home, you're probably getting a pretty good deal. Obviously, all the price information, all that will be down below. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But we do also have, they did configure it to have a more of a formal dining behind the living room. Obviously, it could just be your standard dining room, but you do have that area up front if you want to utilize that as well. So we are about to head up the stairs. One thing I did want to touch on is, so we would have our garage in here, as you saw when we were first walking up on the building. Obviously, there's landscaping in the front to block off the garage, and then of course this is utilized as the construction office per usual, so we're not going to go in there. But we do have this little nook right below the staircase. I am a big fan of. It just kind of gives you extra space, so could obviously have some storage in here, or even let's say if you had like a dog. I have seen a couple of people utilize this space as kind of like a dog house, and then what they'll end up doing is they'll end up putting like a doggy door or like a different custom door on there to allow the dog to kind of go in and out. I don't know, just an option that I've seen that I think is really cool. But let's head up the stairs here. I'm gonna move you guys over here and let you take a look. Dude, look at that, man. This literally is so stunning. They did also, if you notice, do an accent wall on the back of the TV with a little bit of that siding to give it some texture. I think that's pretty nice. So let's walk upstairs. I am gonna get to the backyard in just a sec. We'll walk upstairs, and then on our recap, we'll check out the back over there. But here, let's go on up the stairs. Turn in the corner. I do also love one that is a stunning look. I love the overhang with how they have the staircase kind of cutting through. So when you're walking down, obviously it gives you this nice open feel and allure of you're looking out towards the living room. But also, I just love this wood detail. The color with the white and then obviously more of like a darker wood. It just gives it a really nice touch. So let's walk upstairs. And I do want to look over real quick. I'm sorry guys, I'm just blown away by that living room, man. So we're, like I said, it's 20-foot high ceiling, so we're pretty high up here, and it's just really nice. Okay, let's pan over to our right. So we just walked up the stairs. Looks like I'm assuming the master over to the right. We'll see when we get there. But I actually want to take a left real quick, walk down this hallway, and then we'll loop back around. So looks like this is going to get into our first guest bedroom. Huh. Guys, this is crazy. Check this out. So this is a guest bedroom, but it's got an ensuite, which is amazing. Let's walk in here and take a look. Huh. Really nice countertops. Obviously, they're sticking with that gold chrome or the gold bronze feel for the fixtures. That's cool. And then we do have this really beautiful window right there as well in an ensuite for a guest bedroom. I think that's crazy. Don't normally touch on the toilet that much, obviously, but we do have a Gerber system that has the single and the double for the flush. So just a small touch that I noticed that probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I think things like that are kind of interesting with the tech. But we do have, obviously, like I said, our first of the guest bedrooms. Let's open up this closet here and take a look and see. So are going to have a really nice large reach-in closet. Yes, a reach-in closet. I know on one of my earlier videos I made a mistake of saying walk-in closet when it was a reach-in. So I have corrected that. I've taken note. But this is going to be a really nice guest bedroom. I do like also how obviously this is kind of towards the back of the home for a guest. It just kind of makes a little more sense to me. But obviously really nice look outside. Again, we're going to get down to the outside of the home once we're done upstairs and done inside at least. So again, have this really nice guest, and then we've got an ensuite for it, which is not always a common thing. So I think that's pretty cool. Let's see what's behind door number 2. We are going to have our air handler here. Awesome. Really good placement as well. I think air handler placement can be an important thing. You kind of want it to be accessible, but you don't want it to be, you know, too far into the home where it's kind of out of the way. So are going to have, it looks like, a Honeywell system here. Always nice touch. But walking back in, I think I'm going to take I can either choose the right or the left path. I'm going to choose the right and loop all the way around. So looks like we do have kind of like a nice large area, kind of like a landing space up here. I could definitely see someone, if they wanted to have like a small office setup, that could be really good right here. Looks like they do have a desk, especially if you had kids. This could be a little cool homework spot. But walking into our right here, I'm going to guess that this is the master here. That's cool, man. It's really nice. Let's walk on over to the corner here. If you notice, they did do a touch of the siding wall. Again, I'm a big fan of that. I think it just gives texture to the room. Let's stand in the corner here. So I also like how, if you notice with the master, when you have those doors open, again, it kind of leads out to that allure of that really large living room. It kind of gives, again, a grander feel. Let's see here. Keep walking through. Really, again, good size master. Like how it's a little bit more on the front of the home and they have that guest on the back. I think that's a good spot for it. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful view out front. But let's walk into the master bathroom. Okay, so we've got our master closet right around the corner. Again, good placement as well, because if you think about it, they're making sure that the master closet is not immediately in the way or showing when you first walk into the bedroom. Same with the bathroom, how they have it so that way it's right around the corner. Kind of a good note for privacy, but wow. No, this is cool. This is really nice. A huge window as well. This window is really large. Gives you a lot of natural light for your master closet. I do like as well, obviously we've got racks on both sides, and these look like really quality racks. They don't look like those cheap ones that you can get at like the dollar store. No offense to the dollar store. But they look really nice. They do have ones on both sides, and then obviously if you notice here, they've got kind of like the rails for if you wanted to hang coats and clothes. But then obviously up top it allows you to have, you know, shoes, other things like that. So let's go a little bit further in. We do have this really beautiful master bathroom. Large window here. And then we've got this gigantic walk-in shower. Wow, the colors on this, I hope the camera picks it up. The colors on this are really cool. And then if you notice, again, nice little touch. They did put the fixture over to the left here, so that way obviously you can turn it on and you don't have to get sprayed. And they also did do a step up. I think that's a really nice feature, obviously, because some masters won't have that step up, and then God forbid if you're ever running a lot of water and let's say that the drainage is a little slow, having that step up makes sure that obviously the water won't flow out. So really nice touch there, good size, and they did also put a nice little nook right here for all of your soap and anything like that. So really nice touch, and also if you notice, they put it under the faucet but in the wall, so that way it's not actually going to get wet if you're standing right here and using it, versus let's say if you had something to the side here where, you know, while the water's running it might splash on it. So that is again kind of an attention to detail that I'm a big fan of. So let's close that up, and then let's see, we're gonna pick Dora on the left first this time because we picked Dora on the right last time. So Dora on the left, as expected, our larger reach-in closet, again a reach-in closet, are gonna have kind of the kept high ceilings like the rest of the room, which is a nice touch. And then walking in on our right, we are gonna have our bathroom right here, our restroom, if you will. I appreciate also if you notice that the restroom's the last thing in the bathroom. It kind of, again, nooks it away and keeps that privacy. So nice touch, big fan of that, and it's good size. So close that back up. And that's pretty much going to be it for the upstairs bedroom. Let's kind of, or the upstairs at least on this side. Let's keep walking. We did have a bit more of the house to look at, believe it or not. We didn't end up going all the way down the rest of the hallway. So walking down the hallway again, we are going to look to our left. This is going to be our second guest bedroom. And this one is also going to have a walk-in closet. Really nice size. Again, window placement solid in that left corner. Let's take a look here. Okay. Guest closet, again, pretty good size. Oh, I just gave you guys the 360. Sometimes I walk with the camera and I'm not like thinking about it. But really nice size, good walk-in. Does have, again, those nice racks up top. So that's cool there. Good bedroom. We're gonna walk a little bit further down. And it looks like we've got our additional bathroom right here for the rest of the upstairs. So obviously the first one did have the ensuite, and then the guest to my right, which we'll get to in a sec, will have this bathroom right here. But whoa, check out that tile. Wow. That's kind of crazy. That is a really cool look. That's not something I've seen in a lot of homes where they'll do the hex tile like that. It's kind of like, if you guys remember the other model I did the other day where they had that texture on the wall, it's kind of like that but on the floor. That's a cool custom touch. But you are going to have some really nice quartz countertops, again keeping with those gold bronze-esque features. A little bit darker wood on the cabinet here. I think that's very oh wait, oh, is it soft close? It is soft close. So if you guys don't know much about soft close drawers, what they do is they have an anchor on the side right there, so that way, let's say if you try to slam it, it'll actually catch and shut itself. So that's a cool feature. Again, talking about the quality of the builder. Are gonna have obviously our secondary or our second guest shower right here. Again, they kept with that window placement in the shower. I think that's really nice to have it up high, obviously get you some really good natural light, but of course maintain the privacy. And then we are, if we look to our right, gonna have our additional linen closet here, and they kept the tile going all the way to the wall. Some builders won't do that. They won't maintain the same tile of the entire room. They'll make the closets either a different tile or they'll just keep them carpet. That's kind of a nice note right there. But let's keep walking a little bit further, and then I want to get to that on the right just a sec. We're gonna walk to our left, take a look at the master. These are so large it makes me think they're the master. This is going to be the third of our guest bedrooms. This one's also a really nice size too, and that window placement is stunning. The two big grand windows, it again kind of gives me the same feel as that the master had, where it makes it so that way it's a little bit more forward in the house and it's got that grand allure to it. So we're going to walk over to our left, and this is quite a large size. And I want to check out the closet as well. This is a huge door, guys. I'm assuming all the doors obviously are probably about the same size. I never noticed walking in up front that this is quite large as well. So are gonna have a good size reach-in closet here. Man, this door is huge. I never noticed. But that's going to be a really nice reach-in closet. Obviously, it's for our additional guest suite. This kind of gives me like a secondary master feel to it, just again with the size of the room and also obviously the lure of the big windows right there. But I want to walk upstairs, or obviously stay upstairs, to our last of our upstairs rooms. They actually have an upstairs laundry room, which I think is a really nice touch if you consider that all the bedrooms are upstairs. It means that you don't have to kind of keep going up and down to, bring your laundry back and forth. This is going to be very large as well. Got obviously our washer and our dryer here, and they do have some cabinetry. I know I've talked in the other videos about wanting to fold in the laundry room. This literally allows you to be able to fold right here on the laundry, or in the laundry room on top of a countertop. So that's really nice. And then they've got a full drawer right there too, to allow you to keep all of your supplies, so that way you don't have to, make it so that way it's so cluttered in here. They did also, of course, include a rack up top for additional storage. So that is a really nice touch. I do want to actually turn around and let you guys look outside real quick. If you notice, they do also have gutters. Great touch. I don't talk about gutters a lot on the channel, but if you don't have them, you definitely should. Okay, cool. Let's keep walking through. So obviously, that was the entirety of both the downstairs and the upstairs. Again, look at this living room. Oh my gosh. See, stuff like that is why I love doing this. The grandness of this living room, like, I can't get over. But let's keep walking through. So that is going to be the entirety of the Griffin II model, at least on the inside. We are going to walk out the back door real quick just to show you guys the nice back patio that they have here. And do mind the construction noise. We are obviously in a construction zone with them working to build new houses. But we do have this nice patio here. And then if you walk out, they did put this really cool spot right here to allow you to have a seating area. It is a little loud. I'm gonna walk back inside and we're gonna kind of wrap up this home and give you guys a synopsis. So, man, this living room has sold it for me. So yeah, this has been the Griffin II model. I'm so stunned by how beautiful this thing looks. I don't even remember the stats on this home, which obviously says a lot for the quality and the grandness in this. So, wow, man, that is stunning. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. And let's see what's on the wall here. I don't think I noticed this up front. I'm assuming this is the alarm system that we have on the wall here. Really nice touch as well. Oh, that's cool, man. Awesome, guys. Okay, so I do hear some people coming in the construction office, so I'm going to keep my voice a little bit down. But this has been the Griffin II model. Special thank you to Ashton Woods and the sales associate for letting me take a look and check this out. Obviously, all of the information is going to be in the description below, so if you're interested in this home or a home just like it, or you want to just see what Ashton Woods is all about, all those links and information will be down below. Thank you all for tuning in. This is the Realty Raven.